to another RSR, even though it's on StreamYard. Welcome to another RSR. Today we are doing the MLS Kits 2024 countdown, the MLS 2024 Kits ranking from 29 to 1, the worst kit to the best. I will show you exactly what I think. All the kits had finished releasing last night. They put them out through the middle of this week, besides Miami. That came out like 2 weeks ago. All the other 28 kits came out over the past from Wednesday to Saturday, and they're all put together. I've ranked them, and you'll see what I think about them. Third says MMRC. I'll give you a couple of minutes to jump in because I was going to start this stream at 8, but I thought, you know what, might as well this streamed version of RSR because, I have to do the PowerPoint. See, I did it smartly because, share the screen. Cool. Well, tomorrow, though, unless tomorrow's a holiday because tomorrow's Monday. I know my days are screwed up, but, there you go. But I'll give y'all a couple of, just get to relax, nice. But you still got to see a PowerPoint, though. Weird. See, I just thought of that. This is probably the most fun PowerPoint you've ever seen, probably. Who's that? You know who I am. But we'll give this a couple of minutes for people to jump in, and once I think we are suffice it, MMRC friends. I think he was here on a couple of those Miami streams in the preseason. I think he showed up first with a Hong Kong game, and then he's been here since. Home from work, skating, Pumas beat Santos Laguna. I'm not surprised. Funnier thing is America lost this weekend. So, you know what, we are. It's going to be America versus Chivas is going to be something, isn't it? Can't wait. But while we're going, waiting for more people to jump in. People be like, you start early. I was waiting for people to jump in. I didn't want to start at 8 proper and then, wait for people to jump in then. I'm like, might as well start a bit early, let people jump in. So there you go. But countdown, 29 kits. Some teams have new homes. Some teams have new aways. That's how this league works. Of course, you could say I should ranked the Montreal home kit from last year because it didn't get ranked. I'll talk about that when Montreal comes up. January 1st, 2019. So that's 5. 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22. This is this is 5. Going into year 6. That's why. Because season 1 was year 1. Or year 0. Year 1 was season 2. Some of season 2 wasn't year 0, though. With how quickly that season ended. Season 3 was in year 2. Season 4 was in year 3. It's kind of like one of those quandaries. It's like anniversary and seasons, It's like that quandary. But I'm not good with numbers. So I'm not the one you want to answer that, to be honest. I'm not good with numbers. I'm good with design. I'm good with football. I'm not good with numbers. So I can count. About as good as I am with numbers, I can count. Damn, it's so close. How we doing, Connor? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And don't worry, I'll credit you for your joke that everybody else has told, and I'm about to tell. You have to wait a little bit, but don't worry, I'll credit you. I'll credit you. Let's see, 5 minutes. I'll give it a little bit more. Let's hit. I'll give it a bit more. Howdy, Risklander. Connor. Give it about 2 more minutes, and I think we'll truly get on with the countdown. Gotta make sure. I think that'll work. Yeah. Use your strong Southern accent. Well, all right. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah. Going to the dentist in 5. Well, hey, at least it's also being recorded, so you could watch this after it's over. See, that's the fun part about this. It's also on pay-per-view. It's not like it's just a one-off thing. So, why can I never relax? Life's a highway, as Rascal Flatts once said. Yeah, we'll go with it. Yeah, I think we can start. We'll start. So, without further ado, let's actually start on the countdown. Starting with number 29. I think Rory knows where I'm going with this, but some of you don't. Number 29. Number 29. The still holding kit from Houston Dynamo FC. I mean, my God. Purple, orange, it looks sort of red to me, but no. If TFC did it, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's probably better. But, Houston, it's a trash jersey. The fans are pissed off. They're even trying to put over a culture that hurt a lot of people in the Houston culture, or the Houston city. So the fans don't like it because of what that culture represents, and they're trying to glamorize a culture that's not great in the city. I've read the Houston Dynamo Reddit, so that's bad. And then the colors are horrible too. So they've gotten 2 strikes already. I mean, yeah, you tried to swing for the fences and you freaking ended up striking out. So, nah, it's trash. It's trash. Yeah, at least you tried, but it's trash. And you're trying to also glamorize a culture that not many people want glamorized either. Supposed to represent the grind culture of Houston, but I don't think they really looked into it. Because people were like, oh, purple represents lean, and there's a lot of what I could get from what I read. The grind culture is there's a lot of darkness in that culture that is not really at the surface, but if you're in Houston, you know. So, again, just if you want more about that, go read the Houston Dynamo Reddit. Well, I mean, Dallas is red and blue, so yeah. I thought that was Orlando. No, but they'll be very respected in this countdown. I'll give you that. So, speaking of let's move on. Number 28. The anniversary kit from Seattle Sounders FC. Okay. 3 colors. Rave green. That's not rave green. Olive drab green on the pinstripes and teal. I do like it with the shorts. The shorts are nice. Sadly, that's not what they sell. The teal shorts are nice. I'll give them that. That's probably why it's a little bit higher. The shirt, though, it's probably... I don't like the stripes for Seattle. I'd rather them bring back the freaking monster truck tire tread kit, and I had problems with that the past 2 years. Wait. It's a freaking countdown. Wait, but you'll have to wait a while. I'll tell you that much. Tomorrow. Wait a while. But yeah, I don't like the stripes for Seattle. I mean, I don't like the stripes. I don't like the triple color. I don't think they should have put olive drab green in there. That's more, I wouldn't say it's Portland, but it's a lot closer to Portland's tree green. They're forest green. And then the teal, and also, I mean, the new crest is horrible too. I mean, let's not forget about that. I already hated the Seattle new crest, but this, thank God they still have the Bruce Lee kit, because might as well just wear that all year. This is horrible. Number 27. We got the Icon kit from DC United. It's basically last year's kit with a couple of changes. I mean, you really just copied your own homework and pasted it. It's trash. It's boring. It's trash. It's not great. At least it's boring trash and not you swung for the fence. Well, it's just not trash. It's boring. It's basically the same kit with a couple of differences. Okay, DC. Good job. I mean, wow. Wow. I don't like it. They probably said it's traditional. Yeah. Still could have done better. DC kit's boring. That's pretty much all I can say. Let's move on. 26. 26, the 50 kit from Vancouver Whitecaps FC. Listen, you use the St. Louis Rams colors, which are already ugly. You don't have a crest that represents your team. You put a football with a maple leaf in it. I don't think they've ever actually used that crest. You put the Vancouver crest on the neckline, on the back. The bottom, if you look at the front, is the jock tag is the only thing that says Vancouver Whitecaps. The best thing about this kit is I could wear it in LA with basically the non-description of it without wearing a Rams jersey. Now, probably I could be petty without pissing people off as much. That's the best thing about this kit. Nobody can tell it's a Vancouver Whitecaps kit. Besides, what about the freaking hoops? That's your thing. You had that 50 years ago, and you don't put hoops on there? Wow. You failed. Yeah, gold is 50. Great. Smart. It says nothing that it's Vancouver Whitecaps. Nothing. Nothing. When I think of anniversary kit, I think of best, right? You do your best. Not something that anybody could wear and say, hey, this is a 50th anniversary kit. There's other legacy kits that were done better this year. I'll tell you that. This, boring, doesn't meet the moment, no hoops, no Vancouver logo. What? So you do like 4 kits with hoops and then you drop it on your 50. What? Okay. All right. Sure. Number 25. Let's go. 25. It's the home kit from the Columbus Crew. As Connor said, the Charlie Brown kit. As many other people said, the Charlie Brown kit. The defending champions. This is probably the worst title defense jersey I've ever seen in this league. It's trash. The Charlie Brown stripe. The yellow doesn't pop. Might as well just made another gray jersey. Doesn't pop. Last Columbus home jersey was perfect. The one they won the cup in. Perfect. Last year's. This is a big downgrade in a title defense year. And possibly could actually be a title defense with how good Columbus is on the pitch. The jersey? No. Hopefully the way they play makes it look better. Because I'm not so sure It don't look good right now. Okay? It don't. The yellow needs to pop. The yellow needs to pop. The Charlie Brown stripe. I like the away kit better. I don't remember what I said about the away kit last year. I probably said it was mid, but at least, it grew on me. 24. We got the Boston Tea Party kit from the New England Revolution. Now, with my reasoning, you're going to say, Ryan, but you put Toronto so high last year. This is a cheap imitation of what Toronto did last year, but with light, bright stripes going up the top instead of hoops. It's a poor imitation. It really is. White shoulder stripes. Great. It's a poor imitation of what Toronto did last year. A very poor imitation. Just a navy body, white shoulder stripes, blue arm cuff, and light bright stripes going up the pinstripes going up the jersey instead of hoops. What? And but besides, it's also Boston Tea Party kit. Nothing to me, nothing that shirt says Boston Tea Party to me. You could have put a tea crate on there, a tea bag, or a tea cup, or just Master Chief, and I would accept it. That says nothing about Paul Revere, the Boston Tea Party, or nothing. So as a history buff, I also don't like the name. You could have said, something revolution-wise without Boston Tea Party, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, that knocks it up maybe a spot or two. I also hate the name. As a history buff, no, it says nothing to me about the Boston Tea Party. Nothing about the haba. Nothing about tea box, tea crates, tea bags. It's just a poor imitation of Toronto FC's kit from last year with vertical stripes instead of hoops. And a couple of differences. It really is. It really is. Okay. Number 23. Number 23. The canvas kit from FC Cincinnati. I like that it's cream. That's why it's here, is that it's cream. If it was white, it'd be lower. They did just enough to get, you know what, it's better than all these crap jerseys. The cream put them a little bit over the top. The cream rises to the crop, right? The cream rises to the top, as Randy Savage once said. I like it. I like what they did with it. They could have done more, but I like that it's cream. But I think from here, it's just really tight. Because a lot of these jerseys from like now on are pretty good. It's just it's very tight. But I like what they did with this. I still think it's a downgrade from the Junta Juvent kit, their last secondary, their orange kit. I think it's a downgrade, which I think also is why I put here, because I'm looking at the last one of the two. Whether it's a new home, then I look at their last home, or if it's a secondary, I look at their last secondary. I think this is a downgrade from their orange kit. I do. But it's not bad. In a vacuum, it's not bad. But I wouldn't be against wearing it. In a vacuum, it's not bad. But with the fact you're looking at both, I think it's a downgrade from their last secondary. There's a little bit of banter from the Columbus fan. Yeah, fair. It's not too bad, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not as bad as it could have been had they not gone cream. So I still think it would have been maybe 3 places lower if it was white, but I like the cream. I do, and I like the little bit of a trimming on the sides and the shoulders. Next up, 22. 22. We got the Peak Utah kit from Real Salt Lake. I'll give them props for actually trying, okay? I'll give them props for swinging at the fences, but it's just too busy. The jersey's just too busy. I'm sorry. The jersey is just way too busy. Too many patterns. It's interesting, but it feels like it's an LSD trip. It's not bad, but it's like they took one of the stripes of Barca and like bent it over the stripes. They tried. It's too bright. It's too much, but they tried. I can respect the effort. It's still not horrible, worse than some of the others, but at least they tried. At least they swung for the fences. I think they missed. Some people think they didn't. Some people thought it was dripping. Me, on the other hand, I think they missed. Maybe it'll grow on me, but I had to do this pretty quickly. So maybe I'll change my tune by the time Leagues Cup happens. Who knows? But it's possible. But yeah, at least they tried. Number 21. It's going to fall. Number 21, the Angelino kit from the LA Galaxy. I like they brought the sash back, but the pinstripes, like multiple sashes, and like it's pinstripe blue, and then a sash. I think, yeah, they brought the sash back, which I'm glad. It's boring. It's really white. There's not really much blue trim. I mean, there's a little bit of gold trim. But, I mean, they've done better sashed white kits. They've done better. I've seen better LA Galaxy home kits. I have. And, hell, I like the last one, without the sash. Like, even without the sash, I liked it. I thought it was other people that didn't like it. But it's LA Galaxy, but it's a bit uncanny valley. It's okay. But when it's white and you're going with a sash, and you can't do much with it. I mean, you really can't at this point. Which is why I thought it was kind of daring that they took the sash away 2 years ago. And I liked it, if you remember. And I liked it even more as time went on. I think their secondaries have been great over the past 2 secondaries, as you know that. But this, with the way they work with the sash and the white kit, I mean, you can't do much. You just can't do much at this point. So I don't hate it, but you could have maybe been daring. They already did that, though. But nice new Herbalife logo, though. Even though they're a scam. Nice new logo. Number 20. Oh, forgot about that. Number 20. The Diamonds Are Forever kit from Sporting Kansas City. I like the idea. I like the Argyle idea. I like the diamonds. I like the thought they put into this. It's a good secondary. It is. The name kind of throws me off a little bit, because they were putting R instead of A-R-E. They put O-U-R. I know that's a little bit of a nitpick, but I like the kit. I like the look of it. It's a good idea, but I still think they slightly missed. I do, but I like the thought of it. I think it could grow on me. It's one of those kits where I'm like, right now, yeah, kind of looks like a Steve Urkel sweater vest, but it could grow on me. I like the idea. It's one of those that could grow on me. But I don't make my rankings at the end of the year. I make them before the season starts. So, they did a decent job. But I was kind of rooting for the state line. But you know what? Whatever. Number 19. While I'm waiting, let me take a sip here. On our next 10. Number 19. We got the 615 kit from Nashville SC. They could have done better. They could have done better. The blue block at the chest with the crest and the Adidas logo, it's too much. I think they could have done better. The yellow, again, doesn't really pop. You don't have that sound wave motif. It's too much blue. Like, they were trying to, like, bring back the blue after going Johnny Cash. Because, you know, their last two secondaries before the Johnny Cash kit was blue. I think they try to add too much blue, you know. It's okay, but they could have done better for Nashville. And I really would want to see, like, the sound waves, motif, and all that. They could have done better. Like, they went from a Johnny Cash kit as their secondary, which it's still there, to this. Like, they used all their creativity on that Johnny Cash kit last year, which it was awesome because I love Johnny Cash. I am a big fan of Johnny Cash. So I was like, yeah, they did that right. This, though, yeah, could have done better. Yeah, I don't disagree. How we doing, Rafa? Yeah, I'd say so. Number 18. Let's see. Some of these transitions are slower. The One Flag kit from the Colorado Rapids at 18. Now, the pattern it's kind of like a hypnotist pattern. That throws me off. The burgundy, the two shades of burgundy and the teal, I think they made this, it's just too much. Like, there's too much activity on this kit, right? For a kit they tried to keep simple, but they put too much. They tried to change it, but they made it too much activity for something that should just be simple. Like, 2 different shades of burgundy, the sky blue, and it's their normal crest. They didn't go straight up sky blue with it, which I'm sure they will on the 2 kit because that's what they do. I think the last kit was like the last home kit was straight up sky blue on the crest instead of some white. They should have kept that. I think that would have made it a bit better. It's okay, but they could have done better. There's a couple of things they could have done better, but it's not horrible. But number 17. Let's see. The Carolina kit from Charlotte FC. It feels like they put out an away kit as their home kit. Yeah, they still have the Carolina blue. They still have the white. But it feels like they put out an away kit as their home kit, which makes me sort of think they want to wear the purple a lot more this year. Their purple kit, their Hornets kit. I like the idea, but it feels like they put out an away kit for what was supposed to be a home kit. And that's what hurts it for me. That's what puts it lower in my brain, is the fact they're basically saying, you know what? I mean, yeah, the last kit was an Arsenal ripoff. I get that. They did it well, though. It went well with the colors. I like the Carolina blue gradient on here. I do. I like the white sleeves, which they still had the first time. It's interesting, but I feel like, again, they're really trying to, at least for this year, let this kit be more of a secondary, even though it's their home kit. They want to go mostly with their Hornets purple and get their use out of it, which I like that kit, if you remember. I did like the Hornets purple, and I still do. But I feel like they're going to make this an afterthought for a year, which I don't like that either. I think this kit is cool, but it shouldn't be an afterthought. I kind of have a feeling Charlotte's going to go that way. And it's just a hunch. It's not great. I have nothing to back the fact my hunch should be correct, but I feel like they're going to really try to push that purple kit this year as well as their true home kit. So that's also why it's lower, is because I feel like this is going to get its legs cut out from under it, at least this year, which is the ranking year. But it's a good kit. It's interesting. Number 16. Number 16, we got the Armadillo kit from Austin FC. It's only at 16 because there's better kits ahead of it. I like the idea. It's original. I like the cream. I like the green sleeves. It's a good going forward away kit, very similar to the Sentimiento kit from 2 years ago. I like it. It's only at 16 because there's better kits in the last 15. Like, this was the most boring of the great kits, I would like to say. Everything from here is great. There's just something that knocks it down. And to me, this is the most boring of the great kits. Because it's an away kit, it probably has a little bit behind the 8 ball. But I didn't say, there's a couple of away kits in the top 15 that y'all probably be like, really? That's probably biased. But I don't think so. But hey, if that's what you want to say, I ain't got the time. See, if this was before, I should have probably done that in January. I really should have. Well, no, they're still wearing the same kits. Maybe I'll do that in the summer if I have any time, because that's when they'll put out their new kits for the Clausura and Apertura and Leagues Cup for 24 and 25. So I'll keep that under advisement. Maybe I will, but I'll see if I can fit it in. The Armadillo was an old country music bar in Austin, kickstarted the careers of a lot of big country artists. I know about that, and I understand what they're doing with it. I didn't say that's the idea was bad or the honor was bad. I know about the Armadillo. It's like if Nashville honored the Ryman, the Opry, Nashville SC. I just hope you do it not better. Like, this one's great. It's just that everything under it, or everything under it, I guess, is better slightly. But I like the honor of it, yes, just like I would if Nashville tried to do a kit honoring the Ryman or the Opry, or Music Row. So, but yeah, I mean, it's good. I just think others are better. So, number 15, I think we're at the spot where everything's great. It's just there's different things that make things better. Number 15, the Resurgence kit, Atlanta United FC. I like the color scheme. I do. It feels like they copied Colorado from last year, the New Day kit. It really does. It feels like they copied their homework. Like, I know the Atlanta flag has blue and yellow on it. It's based off the flag, but it feels like they copied Colorado last year. But I like the color scheme. I still do. I like the pattern on the front of the jersey. I like the color scheme. I like the blue and yellow for Atlanta. It's a good kit. It's a good kit, but again, I think there are others, again, that are better. It's a great kit, but I think the other 14 are just slightly better, and I think the thing that knocks down the Resurgence kit is, again, I feel like it's a copied homework kit. Not at the fault of Atlanta. I mean, if you're doing it for your flag and it just ends up looking that way, I get it. That's why it's 15. And I like how it looks. But it feels like a copied homework kit, and that's a bad taste in my mouth. And I think there's the other 14 are original or don't really take much inspiration from either intendedly or not intendedly taking inspiration from other kits. So that have just still going to be worn this year. So, or maybe just 2. So it is what it is, but it's a good kit. I like it, but indirectly took inspiration from Colorado, and that's pretty much what dropped it. But it's still a great kit. I like the look of it. I'd wear it on the street. I still think that King Peach is better, but that's just me. 14. The Togetherness kit from Inter Miami CF. I mean, yeah. Mid. I mean, I like the color scheme. If it was a different color scheme, I'd be like, no. They basically took Argentina's kit, made it pink, moved the logo to the center of the shirt, and said, there you go. But made it all pink. With some, like, they made the shirt all pink, moved the logo to the center of the shirt, put a Royal Caribbean logo on it, and said, there you go. I still think their last home kit was better. This is good. I like the darker pink on it as well. It's the Royal Caribbean logo, the Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines logo. So it's not that crypto logo anymore. But it's the Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines logo. Which, I mean, it's decent. I think there's, and the crest for me, I think there's too much empty space between the Adidas logo and the crest. Now, Star could probably fix that, but I don't think they're going to win a Star. The crest is a lot closer to the advertisement. Like, look at this. Like, this looks a little bit more even, you know, than what that does. This looks a little bit more even. But I think the Toronto crest, like the oblong orientation of it, probably does that. And the Star. Thank God we have it. Thank God we have it. But it could be better. It's not bad, but it could be better. But it's definitely lower end of the great kits. So let me just make that obvious. Number 13. The primary kit of LAFC. First off, if you told me that BMO would be on the kit of the best team in the league in 5 years' time, I'd tell you, why'd you say 5 years? And this is not the way I would have expected it. No, not at all. Not at all. I don't like BMO being on the shirt of LAFC. It's they stole our stadium name pretty much, and now they put a BMO logo on their jerseys. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. It really does. I wish they went without an advertisement. See, this jersey may be higher if they didn't do that. But I like the pinstripes. Like, as the design of the jersey, I like the black and gold. I like how it looks. I like the pinstripes. I like how they move the crest back to the shoulder, the chest, to the left chest, and how they made it seamless. I just hate that the BMO logo's on there. It doesn't. Yeah, the best team in the league is wearing the BMO logo. It's just not the way I expected it. And that irks me a bit. You know, that does irk me a bit. That does irk me a bit. So, as you can tell, that does irk me a bit. I mean, yeah, Montreal's worn the BMO logo the whole time they've been in MLS. I know. But they were the Bank of Montreal first. Like, it's called Bank of Montreal. Then they moved their financial center to Toronto and also sponsored Toronto FC. So it's kind of a little bit of a, stick it, thing. And now they're expanding into the U.S. and they chose LA. And, well, here we are. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's kind of like an FU to us. It's like, yeah, you thought you were about to be the best team in the league, but no, and LAFC is stealing everything good about you. Yeah. But it's still a good kit. I just wish they still had like the Flex logo or just no logo in general, and it would have been better. Number 12. I won't lie about that. See, there's bias. Number 12. The Afterburner kit from FC Dallas. I like this kit. I really do. I like the gradient. I like the double color. It's not hoops, but Dallas did well to change the, what should I say, not do hoops. They did half blue, half red. They gradient it, and it's a good split kit. I mean, I like what they did here. It's a very interesting idea. I like it. It's a very smart, I think a very smart design, and it still fits the Texas flag. There's white, there's blue, there's red. Like, sadly enough, I don't think they're going to be, I don't know how good they're going to be this year, but it's a beautiful kit. If it's a bad season, they're still going to have a beautiful kit. If it's a good season, well, it's a very interesting idea, and I like it. So, pretty good. Number 11. Number 11, the 50 kit from the San Jose Earthquakes. See, this is how you do a throwback kit, Vancouver. This is how you do a 50th anniversary kit. An old crest. Beautiful old crest. With your actual crest on the back. See, they actually used the throwback crest. They did a throwback jersey, an actual throwback jersey from their NASL days. This is how you do it. I love the red side plates with a little bit of the black, but there's still red on the side. I love how this kit came together. With the throwback logo, San Jose, they knocked it out of the park. Now, I do think there's another kit that's very similar to this a little bit later on in the countdown that I think did a throwback a little bit better. I think you know where I'm going with this. But San Jose, Vancouver, this is how you do a throwback. San Jose knocked it out of the park. I love it. And I love the color red. So, there you go. But it's white. A lot of it's white. So there's also a little bit of the, like a little bit of a hitch there. But again, nice throwback kit. Love it. Good 50th anniversary kit. Great. And when we get to that next one, maybe I'll call out Vancouver again. I don't know. Number 10. The 24/7 kit from NYCFC. Now, this is the one I'm probably going to get Marcus Stroman's name on because this is nice. I was about to say the Wolff kit, but you know what? The Gotham black, the half red trim, the half blue trim, the NYC monogram. I love it. This is awesome. This is awesome. Now, I love this. I liked the Wolff kit. Don't get me wrong, but this is a very good secondary to replace that Wolff kit. And honestly, I think this is better than the home kit they have. I mean, that home kit kind of did grow on me. But as I said, I don't want to buy a Yankees jersey, so what I think I may do is put Marcus Stroman's name on this kit and be done with it. And it also has an NYC monogram, and NYCFC also owns the Yankees, or part owned by the Yankees. I shouldn't say they own the Yankees. NYCFC is part owned by the Yankees. So it works. It works. I'm not buying no damn Yankees jersey, but this, I think, is a perfect stopgap. But my point being, that's a segue that doesn't matter. But again, I love that. I love the Gotham black. I love both the red and blue. I love the monogram. It's just, they did it perfectly. They did it perfectly. It's amazing. It's a really good jumping off point from the Wolff kit. It's a lot more subdued, but it's great. So I love it. Number 9. Before I see. Good, it's got animations. Number 9, speaking of throwbacks, the Legacy Kit of Orlando City SC. Again, very similar to San Jose's kit, but they have their USL throwback crest. They have red trim from that USL era. Their jersey is lavender. This is a perfect away kit, Orlando. This is amazing. They knocked it out of the park. That Sunburst kit was absolutely ugly that they've had for the past 2 years. But it was worth the wait because this is amazing. They honor their USL era. They have their awesome throwback crest on there. A lavender base, red trim. It just pops. It is better than San Jose's because of that lavender trim and how the red pops just a little bit more. I love that. I love this kit. If I didn't have to buy Toronto's very soon, I'd buy this. That's awesome. This is definitely high on my list to get in my collection because this is awesome. It is. It is. So, but until then, I'll just wear the Louisville kit because, Louisville has the same color scheme. But for now, until then, well, at some point, you'll see me with that because that's awesome. Number 8. And by the way, Vancouver, that's how you do a throwback as well. Number 8, the Legacy Kit from the New York Red Bulls. I love the Metro Stars vibes on the kit. I love the zigzag black stripes. I love the red. It just pops. It is Metro Stars to a T. I love it. I said all these kits from like 15 on are great. There's not many bad things I could say. I hope they wear this all year. Like, The only times I want to see that piss yellow kit from last year is when they absolutely have to wear it. As many times as they could wear this, they need to wear this Metro Stars honoring kit. That's what they need to do. They should be the Metro Stars anyway. But that piss yellow kit, that Daniel Patrick kit, it still sucks. What I wish they would do, or what I wish would happen, is they're allowed to wear their third kit this year. The hip-hop kit, the graffiti kit. And then this is their home, and then the graffiti kit's their away, and then they just throw that piss yellow kit out to pasture. They won't do that because MLS won't let them, but that's what they should do. That's what they should do. I love that hip-hop kit, by the way. Well, Adidas makes these straight up, so MLS is one you don't have to really worry about. Now, I mean, they have mixed up jerseys before, but that's Fanatics. But Adidas makes the jerseys. It's not like Fanatics make the jerseys. They still make the football kits. Adidas does. So more times than not, you'll be fine. I've never had a problem with the MLS store and Adidas. So that's right now, like Fanatics with MLB, yeah, they're up the creek without the paddle. With NHL, they're probably going to be up the creek without the paddle. I really need to buy a freaking old or Adidas Leaf sweater or something, or just go buy a freaking Matthews Reebok sweater. Either way, yeah, I could probably get a good price on that on eBay, probably. Or really early Matthews Adidas. I probably could. Those freaking NHL jerseys are absolutely mind-blowing, the price. But yeah, but MLS, I don't think we really have to worry about MLS store. Number 7. We got number 7. What we got? The Return to Red kid for Chicago Fire FC. They need to be wearing red. They do. And they absolutely knocked this one out of the park. Red with a little bit of blue trim, the white hoop, as always. This is awesome. They did it right. They're back to red. They did it perfectly. I have no qualms about it. Red's my favorite color. So, all you got to do is do it right. And I'll probably put you high. But Chicago, they did it right. They did it right. With a little bit of the teal that pops, the white pops, the Carvana ad. Yep. Hell, probably just put Blanco on there anyway. Nobody on the team's worth putting on there right now anyway, except maybe Kellen Acosta. So might as well, if you got it, put Quadamoc on there. But, again, beautiful kit. I love it. They did a great job. Number 6. We got the La Main kit from CF Montreal. I think they did absolutely amazing with this kit. They put out their kit on time this year, and they're very, very high up on this list. I love the blue stripe. I love the very sky blue, the pale sky blue shirt. I love the stripe. I love the sky blue and darker blue crest. I like the darker blue sides. I think they did an amazing job with this kit. I really do. And I really like their last secondary kit. They really ran it into the ground as well. But because they didn't have their home kit for half the season last year. But I think Montreal did a really good job with this kit. I think they did a really good job with this kit. I think it's a great kit for Montreal. It fits the classiness they perceive of the city. It fits the classiness that they perceive themselves to have. And the old style architecture of the city. So I think they did a good job with this kit. Now their home kit, I said I would get to it when I got to Montreal. I think their home kit that they were able to put back in halfway through the season, I'd put it about maybe, if I did rank it, I'd probably put it 2 spots ahead of this. So like this would be 7 and that would be like 5, if I did rank it. So I think their home kit is great as well that they put in halfway through the season, but we weren't ranking it. Because if I did that, then I couldn't rank the third kits because they wouldn't be wearing them this year anyway. So, see, that was just, really ruined my vibe on this. So there you go. Number 5. The GTA kit from Toronto FC. I love this kit. I don't know why people are complaining about it. Is it a wide away kit? Yes, it is. Is it a bit safe? Yes, but I love the shield motif on the jersey. I love the red numbers. I love the secondary crest. I love the red trim. I think the jersey pops. If you like the 2018 away kit, you like this, or you should like this. I don't think there's really many differences between it. I like Toronto's away kit. I think it's one of the best in the league. I think people who say it sucks, they have red shorts. No, they have white shorts. Sadly, I think most of the time they're going to wear that kit, they're wearing white shorts, if you saw the video. I think Toronto's kit's underrated. I agree. I think most people are hating on it because the team sucks. And they just want to hate on everything the team does. At least the fan base. Me, it's a great kit. It is. I mean, the past 2 kits have been underrated as well. But, you know, I think if the team was good, I don't think people would be complaining about it because, again, it's very similar to the 2018 away kit, and we were defending champions, and people love that kit. So, to me, I think people are being hypocrites here because the team sucks. And I think more people have seen that discourse, which is why people don't like this kit. I think they're wrong. If you take it for what it is, I think it's better than 2018's away, and I think it's awesome. And if you want to call it bias, call it bias. I don't give a shit. Call it bias. I don't care. I think it's amazing, and I'm buying it on like Wednesday, and it'll probably be here in a month. And it'll probably have, well, no, I won't tell you who I'm going to put on it. I'll save that for the unboxing, but or unbagging, I guess, but I'll save it. The team might suck. The jersey doesn't. Now let's move on to number 4. The Confluence kit from St. Louis City SC. Again, I've never seen, again, here's what I mean by team is good, don't hate the jersey, team is bad, shit on the jersey. I've seen a lot of people say good things about this jersey in St. Louis and outside of St. Louis. I like this kit. I love the pink. It's really, really pink. It's not really city red. I think they've really used pink here. Of course, every kit will have a different pattern on it of the pinstripes that are supposed to represent both the Mississippi and Missouri rivers converging in St. Louis. I love the pink on it. I love the new Purina logo. I like the white and pink crest. It's an upgrade on last year's away kit for sure. They have 2 great kits, St. Louis, but again, this is also kind of showing my point. Nobody said anything bad about the St. Louis away kit because they had a great expansion season. So nobody's saying anything bad about this kit, but it is an awesome kit. But again, perception is reality here. Is it an away kit? Yes. Is it very safe? Again, it's very safe, but it has elements to it. It's more pink to me. I think City Red's always been pinker to me, but this is definitely a lot closer to pink than red than the City home kit is. But again, perception's reality because this kit, St. Louis had an amazing first season. People love this kit. Toronto had a horrible 3 seasons and they hate the away kit, but the away kit is also very safe, but also pops. So again, if you look at my past 2, Toronto 5, St. Louis 4, it's a very similar situation. Except one team's good, one team's bad, but they both have good away kits. But again, perception is reality. I think this makes my point because I've never seen anybody hating on this kit, whether they're in St. Louis who will understand the meaning or outside of St. Louis who don't understand the meaning. But again, I like the kit. I really do. St. Louis has got a good group. So perception's reality, but St. Louis and Toronto both got good kits. They were way behind. They were 19th. 16, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. Number 3. Now we're into the bronze medal. Number 3. Number 3, we have the Nature Unites kit from Portland Timbers FC. Portland just doesn't miss. Now, is it a little bit of a step back from the Rose City kit? Yes, that's why it's 3. But again, I love this kit. I love the tree motif, another nature motif, the tree motif, the green, the cream. It all goes well together. Portland doesn't miss. They don't. They don't. It's an amazing kit. It is a definitely like a half step back from the Rose City kit. But again, another nature-based kit. I like the jersey. I like the cream and the green coming together. A little bit more of a darker green on the sleeves, I think. I think it's a really dark green. So you go from cream to a forest green to a really, not olive drab, but a dark, dark green. It's green, but again, I also like the DeBella sponsor on it, but it's a gorgeous kit. I love it. I love it. Also, it's going to look good to see the wall of maple syrup play in it. That was a little bit cringe. That was a little bit cringe. But let's move on. Number 2, the silver medal goes to the 15 kit from the Philadelphia Union. The center stripe is back. They have the diamonds, which are representing snake scales. They have the dark blue. They have the powder blue and the gold. It all comes together well. Philadelphia did really well here. Philadelphia did really well here. The 15 anniversary kit for the Union, they did really well here. They brought back the center stripe. They made it a snake skin type motif. The colors go well together. They kept the baby blue as well. I think they did amazing here. It's well deserving of the silver medal. Philly killed it. Philly killed it. It's a very good kit. It's a very good kit, and Philly killed it. But now, make sure I got a good drum roll here. Number 1, drum roll. Drum roll, please. And for number 1, it is the Starry Night kit for Minnesota United FC. I mean, I've seen enough. This is the best kit of the whole season. Minnesota said, damn it, we're going to swing for the fences and hit a grand slam, and they did. Minnesota has the best kit combo in the league. The Aurora kit, it was ranked 25. It wasn't far off the bottom. It was like 25. You missed it? It was like 25. But Minnesota, they have the best kit combo in the league. The Aurora kit and this kit. The star, the constellation, it just really pops off the black, which is supposed to be the night sky. You have the constellation. It's just amazing. They went and swang and they hit a grand slam. Minnesota, my word, I love this. And I will also say, when they do the Pride Night numbers, both, of course, when Toronto played Minnesota last year, they had their Pride Night numbers, their rainbow numbers. And both me and Dad thought my dad was pretty cool because he was watching the game with me, if you remember the stream. And I can't wait to see the rainbow numbers on this kit because that would pop even more. Like, if it looked great on a regular black kit, it's going to pop. It's going to pop. Minnesota, I mean, ain't nobody going to beat Minnesota. Not this year, at least on the kits. Their team might suck this year, which you'll see tomorrow what I think about that. But hey, at least you're going to look beautiful when you suck. Hey, at least that's a positive, you know? At least that's a positive. You may suck, but you're going to look beautiful doing it. Hobisky. I know, phrasing was horrible. I know. Hobisky. That is a hibisky idea, Minnesota United. So, for everybody on this stream, thank you for watching. Is it a good idea to put stars on your kit? I'm your host. And it was a hibisky idea to put stars on your kit. And that's what we got for the MLS Kit Ranking this year. Minnesota takes the crown. Amazing, amazing jersey. Amazing jersey. Smells like victory. Perfect. I mean, amazing. But with that being said, if you like this stream or this RSR episode, stream or video, whatever you want to say, if you liked it, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you subscribe. Send super chats on a live stream. Well, live streams. Could have today, but whatever. Comment on this video. Put this in place. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you tomorrow for the MLS predictions. Another countdown, but a count up, I guess. My conference predictions tomorrow. It's going to be a video instead of a stream. But, as always, if TFC was a good team, you wouldn't hate it. I said. See, since TFC sucks, people are hating on it. I think perception's reality. But 2018 was a very similar kit, and people liked it. We were defending champions. So, again, perception's reality. Well, that being said, there we go. That's the kit ranking. I'll see you tomorrow for the MLS predictions. And there you go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.